This is Twit.
This episode of iFive for the iPhone is brought to you by Warby Parker Eyewear. Get boutique quality, classically crafted eyewear, including sunglasses, at revolutionary prices. For a free home try-on kit of 5 stylish frames of your choice, plus free 3-day shipping, go to warbyparker.com/iFive. Welcome to iFive for the iPhone, episode 130. iFive covers the latest iPhone apps, tips and tricks, news, and a special segment where I come clean about app features that I might have exaggerated. I'm calling that the Brian Williams. I'm Megan Morrone. Let's do the robot. Number 1, do you play Kerbal Space Program, the space flight simulator that lets you assemble parts to build spacecraft that you launch into the great beyond without killing the Kerbals, who are your own little yellow astronauts? If you don't play the game, you should. It's available on OS X, Windows, and Linux, and it's also NASA and Elon Musk approved. But it's a little bit too advanced for the iPhone. I tried several space simulator iPhone apps, and my favorite so far is called Space Agency. The game includes training and missions that allow you to create rockets within certain budget restraints. You have to balance fuel and weight and design, and it's fun, even if you don't still harbor plans to be an astronaut, which I do. Side note, can we all agree that Joaquin Phoenix's best movie was Space Camp? I mean, before her. Anyway, the game costs 99 cents with in-app purchases. It's no replacement for Kerbal Space Program, but it'll do until you can get back to your PC or laptop, or until we all become astronauts. Number 2 is some interesting news that came out of Match.com's annual dating survey. If you had a less than satisfying Valentine's Day last week, you'll want to stay around and listen to this. According to a biological anthropologist at Rutgers University who helped lead the Match.com study, people who use emojis are 2 times as likely to want to get married, they go on more dates, and, oh yeah, they have more sex. This is compared to those who don't use any emojis at all. Researchers say this has to do with the fact that it's getting more and more difficult to determine a person's tone in text, but emojis bridge that gap. Really, am I the only one who's totally confused by the grimace emoji? Especially when it's followed by the British Guardsman emoji. What is that? Number 3 is an app that you will either love or you will hate, and this has everything to do with how you feel at the end of a nice meal when the check arrives. Either the bill is so shockingly huge that you want to go puke up the meal in the bathroom to see if you can get your money back, or maybe you don't really care how much it was because it was an enjoyable meal with good company, and in fact you'd like to pay for the whole bill, but then there's that awkward back and forth dance where the other person won't accept your generosity and then you just end up angry. Now, Cover is an app designed for those 2 problems. When you use Cover at a restaurant, you never have to see the check. Now, don't get too excited. You still have to pay the check. Here's how it works. When you download and sign up for Cover, you add a credit card. The app will then use your location to find a restaurant nearby. You select a place to eat, press Dine Here, click New Table, and then when you order at the restaurant, you let them know that you're ordering with Cover. That's it. You will get charged, but you won't see the bill until you check your credit card statement. Cover also lets you split the check. It used to be that your friends already had to have Cover to do this, but now you just add their contact info and they have a certain amount of time to download the app and pay their half. Of course, if they don't do that in the time allotted, then you are stuck with the whole bill. This episode of iFive for the iPhone is brought to you by Warby Parker, who are bringing big changes to the eyewear industry with glasses that are made with the same high-quality materials sold in boutique shops. They're available at revolutionary prices and styled after classic vintage frames. So here's a few that came in my try-on pack, and I will try them on for you now so you can see how stylish they are. Other manufacturers keep prices artificially high, $300, $400, $500 and up. Now you have a better option for your eyewear needs and no more overpriced or bland choices. Warby Parker was recently selected as the #1 most innovative company for 2015 by Fast Company. They make high-quality, stylish prescription glasses and sunglasses. I don't wear glasses yet, but I'm getting there. I'm getting to the point where I have to do this a lot. So I also have these to try on, these prescription lenses, and they're I like all of them. I want all of them. And you will too. Glasses start at just $95, and that includes the prescription. Progressive lenses are now available also starting at $295. Now, progressive lenses use a digital freeform lens, which is the most advanced progressive technology. Digital application provides a larger field of vision, so the design is more precise than traditional models of progressives. Now, all glasses include anti-reflective and anti-glare coating, a hard case, and a cleaning cloth. Now, you might be wondering if you can try Warby Parker stylish glasses for free. The answer is yes, with Warby Parker's free home try-on program. Just go to warbyparker.com/iFive. You choose 5 pairs of glasses, and then Warby sends them to you so you can try them on. And you also they come in this fancy box, and they include a special frame box and prepaid shipping label for easy return. Simply choose the frames you want, enter your prescription details if you have them, and Warby Parker takes care of all the rest. And this is my favorite part. For every pair of glasses you purchase, Warby Parker sends a pair to someone in need. They partner with nonprofits like Vision Springs and others to do that. So give Warby Parker a try for a stylish new pair of prescription glasses or sunglasses at warbyparker.com/iFive. Get the free home try-on and get free 3-day shipping on your final frame purchase. That's warbyparker.com/iFive. Number 4, when I first converted from Android, one of the things I found lacking in iOS was contact integration. My Samsung Galaxy S5 automatically pulled information from Google and Facebook and LinkedIn and made it easy to see all the myriad ways I could contact a person and then let me decide whether I was going to send a text, an email, an instant message, or make an actual phone call, which I hardly ever do anymore. But with my iPhone, this wasn't so easy. That's why I decided to try Humin. That's Humin, and it's an app that claims to capture all of your contacts and remember them in the way you actually think. So you can add words, I met that person at Starbucks, or I met that person in junior high, and you can search that way. I connected Humin to my Google accounts, Facebook and LinkedIn, which together have over 10 years of contacts collection. The first thing that happened was that I became completely obsessed with all the connections within my network. Those people went to school together. These guys know each other. Humin wants you to be able to use it as the main way you contact anyone, but I've found that to be a little buggy. Also, the way it collects and displays information isn't always accurate. For example, it says that my mom currently works at IBM. So if that's true, then I would like to know who's picking my children up at school today because I thought that was her job. The truth is that she worked at IBM a very, very long time ago, and this information comes from Facebook, which clearly says she worked at IBM. Of course, I know this about my mom, but if you're using Humin as a way to network with people who aren't your mom, then you're going to want some more accuracy than that. I'm going to keep using the app because I have confidence that it will continue to improve. Number 5. Now, I hate to go all Brian Williams on you since it's only my 3rd show, but it seems that I might have slightly exaggerated or misremembered when I said last week that the Mailbox app is just for Gmail. Many thanks to Matt, who kindly pointed out that you can also use Mailbox with iCloud. It's true, you can. Also, last week, I expressed how distraught I was at not having an invite to Gmail's exclusive mail app, Inbox. That is absolutely true and not exaggerated at all. So imagine my surprise when I was literally overwhelmed with offers of invitations. Okay, maybe there were 10. Okay, maybe there were 7. But thanks to all of you, I will try it out, but I won't review it because Sarah already did. Check out her review in episode 115. Are you using any of these apps? Do you have apps that do the same thing but better? Please email feedback to iFive@twit.tv. And that does it for this episode. Thanks for stopping by. Of course, all the apps, links, and other information from the show can be found at twit.tv/iFive. And email questions or general feedback to iFive@twit.tv, or you can leave us a voicemail at 614-on-iFive. I'm Megan Morrone. We'll see you next week on iFive for the iPhone.
Bandwidth for iFive for the iPhone is provided by CacheFly at CACHEFLY.com.